Sweet the whispers in your ear whenever ember wanders near.
How about we do that? We'll finish things off with the Brandon video that he put out a month ago. I haven't gotten to it yet. Yeah. That's how we'll finish off the stream tonight. He put out a video a month ago about blowing up the world's most dangerous 50 cal. So this should be fun. Always like seeing guns go boom. So that's how we'll finish off. We'll conclude tonight's extravaganza with Brandon blowing up a 50 cal. All right, so let's do this.
Firing the world's least safe 50 cal in 3, 2, 1. This is the Vulcan 50 cal.
Fantastic start. Absolute fantastic start. And by the way, I'm sorry, just look at this thing. You can tell this is an unsafe 50 cal. This is the lower receiver and the stock of a 50 cal. No shit, it's unsafe.
One of the shittiest 50 cals ever made, known for blowing up. And today, we're gonna shoot it. I'm not gonna shoot it. We're gonna blow it up. Now, Brandon, you might be asking, why would you blow up a perfectly good 50 cal? Well, for one, we're not exactly above blowing up guns here on the channel.
Okay. Oh yeah.
For two,
Oh
this is
god, that
probably
one.
the farthest thing from a good 50 cal you could possibly get. This is a perfectly good 50 cal, Barrett M107. You can find it in the sporting goods department. Shop smart, shop S-smart. The Vulcan is
pretty fucking far from okay.
So in all seriousness, the Vulcan 50 cal has a pretty storied history of exploding and harming its users. In fact, if you look into the history of the company, it has changed names over the years, but mostly known as Vulcan Arms. They are the firearm equivalent of that shitty county fair that travels the country, full of carnies with questionable reputation, that rebrands and changes corporation every time the Ferris wheel fucks up and somebody dies. But you don't have to take my word for it. There's literal video and photo evidence. Now, 50 cals are fucking scary. You want to make sure you get this shit right, because if you don't, there are fucking consequences.
Yes.
I mean, this is an anti-aircraft round,
God, yes.
essentially, an anti-tank round, originally designed to be anti-material. That's an anti-material rifle. It's an artillery piece that we shrunk down to fire from the shoulder. So when this goes wrong, it goes really wrong. And when you have a company that doesn't frankly give a shit about its quality, when you're selling something this dangerous, bad things can happen. And they have. Take this video, for example. This man is testing out his brand new Vulcan 50 cal, and it does not end particularly well.
Come on. God.
This is not the only incident, although this is the best one I can
my
find
God,
on camera. There are pictures that exist.
It looks like, thankfully he blurred it, but it looks like it blew up and tore into his shoulder. Like the bolt, if I was to guess, the round exploded, the bolt tore through the stock and into his shoulder. Like you could see, like his arm was just hanging down limply at his side. Yo, and he was scared. You could hear in his voice, he was panicking. Rightly so. Yeah, there's like he fucked up his arm.
This is not the only incident, although this is the best one I could find on camera. There are pictures that exist of other similar incidents happening with the Vulcan 50 cals, some of them of the parts failing, and some of them...
Wait, what did that say? Oh god. When the round detonated, the bolt flew back through his hand, taking off 3 fingers and into his shoulder. A friend of his posting on ARFCOM wrote that he was initially blinded, but he recovered his vision in his right eye, and his doctor believes that the vision in his left eye will return. His pinky ring and middle finger were never recovered. The rifle was undamaged. Holy fuck. That is horrifying.
and some of them of the aftermath. So there's a couple of known failures on
God.
these guns. We're going to try to replicate that.
Yeah, by the rifle was undamaged, meaning basically it didn't like blow up the barrel. Like remember when we watched Scott's 50 cal accident and basically the entire rifle just like exploded? I think what they mean by the rifle was undamaged is when the round went off, the bolt basically sheared off, and it was only the bolt that came off and went into the shooter, but the barrel and the frame remained intact. I think that's what they referred to when they said the rifle was undamaged.
Try to replicate that today and show you just what happens when you try to order a 50 cal on the American equivalent of wish.com. So at first glance, this 50 cal, for being a single shot, like it's not even magazine fed, it's literally one round at a time, single shot, 50 cal, looks incredibly overbuilt. I wish that meant it were safe, but it does not. So let's take a look at this. So you move the bolt up, pull this out of the rear of the gun, and you have your bolt that is largely made of cheese steel. You would slide your 50 caliber round in through that slot, and here we have on the inside of the gun, you have your locking lugs, which also mirror the shape of the bolt. So when you take your 50 caliber round, throw it in the bolt, slide it in through the rear of the gun here, nice, and slam it closed. Ideally not setting off the round while closing the bolt, which apparently has happened and is responsible for some of the catastrophic
That's what you were talking about.
Of which there are plenty that we know about. God knows how many that we don't know about, and others that will soon be coming from guns like this that are still floating around.
This begs the question, how are they going to load this thing? If Brandon is aware that these things can, like, can misfire or AD just from closing the bolt, how the hell are they going to even load this? I'm sure he'll get to it. I'm thinking out loud. Like, the only thing I can think of is, and I don't even know if this would work, you seat the round in the bolt, you get the bolt into a point where it is like in, and then you use like a string to pull the lever down into its locked position from a safe distance. That's the only thing that I can think of.
A little bit part of why I actually wanted to make this video is because I wanted to tell you guys how fucking unsafe these are and to please avoid them. Like, I am begging you, if you own one of these, do not shoot it. If you're selling one of these, please do not sell it without the disclaimer that it should not be shot. And we're gonna show you why. Yeah, you slam that closed, pull the trigger, and the firing pin goes forward, igniting the round and potentially shearing off your locking lugs and ending your life, or at least nearly ending your life. Come on, fucker. Something we also notice is that this muzzle brake likes to get loosey-goosey, like real quick, and the threads themselves are incredibly loose. Not great when you got a 50 caliber.
How is this company, does this company still exist? It took me 3 tries to say that. Does this company still exist? Because honestly, I don't know how this company could still exist and still produce these death traps.
Projectile that you kind of don't want clipping your muzzle brake, so I'm gonna make sure that that's nice and tight, at least for now. It needs to hold up for 1 round. And I would be remiss.
Well, the bolt didn't jump. No, I understand. The bolt didn't jump. You see right here, this is the firing pin in the fire position. When he pulled the trigger, this snapped forward because this is the firing pin. That's what you saw, quote unquote, jump. When you work the action of when you work the bolt action, the firing pin extends out towards the rear of the bolt, and then when you pull the trigger, the bolt snaps closed. The bolt did move. Hang on. Let's back up. Let me look again.
Be shot, and we're going to show you why. Yeah, you slam that closed, pull the trigger, and the firing pin goes.
The charging handle, or the bolt action handle did jump a tiny bit. You're right, it did. That, I'm thinking, is not overly unusual in some bolt action rifles. Not all of them. Most bolt action rifles, they're probably solid and don't wiggle, don't move even a bit when you pull the trigger. But when you've got a big bolt action like this, and you've got a heavy firing pin drop like that, the bolt action handle chittering just a little bit like that, I wouldn't say that's entirely unusual for one this size with this heavy of a fall.
Style that you kind of don't want clipping your muzzle brake.
Like,
So
you don't want it to happen, but I don't know how.
At least for now.
I'm sure someone is going to at me in the comments about this, but I feel like with a bolt action this size, just the sheer like force of a firing pin of that size slamming forward might cause some vibration in the handle. Not enough to like cause it to flip up, but to at least vibrate, maybe.
We have a Chinesium Trigicon ACOG knockoff, lovingly nicknamed the Chi-Cog. Why? Because funny.
Today we're going to talk about titanium. We're not just buying it, looking at the company that's actually producing it. Titanium has become one of the most critical and yet most constrained materials when it comes to the global supply chain.
Okay, these rifles no longer in production. Thank fucking God. I'm surprised the company is still in business.
And a lot of those deposits aren't exactly in friendly places at the moment. It's one of the reasons why Trump recently signed an executive order declaring it imperative to national security that America start working on domestic mineral production. It's like titanium's used in the F-35, our naval destroyer, some of our radar equipment. But right now, China controls over 60% of global supply. That's where Saga Metals come in. It's currently trading in the US.
I don't know if it's a Chinese gun company or not. He made fun of the fact that the optic is Chinese, but I don't know about the gun. In January, Saga just released their best drill results to date as far as high-quality titanium, where half a football field came back exceptionally high grade. Apparently, wait. You're doing this in Labrador? Wait, they're doing this in what? I hadn't heard about this before I left. Hold up, hang on, let me map this out. Give me a second. What the hell? Hold up. Internet. Let me see if I can see where this is on the coast. Okay, this is not helping. All right, let me find Voisey's Bay. So I'm tisming on this, I'm sorry. I'm absolutely tisming. Okay. Is that? Hold up. Where the hell is he wait a minute. Where the hell is he showing? I'm trying to figure out where he's indicating on the map, and I'm not seeing it. Because Voisey's Bay is not... I'm not seeing that as a city name. Ah, wait, there we go. I think. Hang on. Is that it? Okay. No, this is not by St. John's. No, it's Newfoundland and Labrador. So Newfoundland is the island, Labrador is the landmass. So it's like two things. I'm not familiar with this though. Like I just tried to look up Wolverine, Newfoundland and Labrador, and I could even find that. So I'm sorry, I'm tissening on this really fucking hard because I'm trying to figure out where the hell this is. Voisey's Bay Discovery. Where is this? I'm gonna have to look it up later.
Rare anywhere in the world. And this month alone, Saga closed a $10 million financing deal that is allocated directly for drilling alone. They've also acquired another titanium asset in the same district as the largest titanium mine in the world. And apparently after news of their success hit, their stock surged over 17% in a single day. So if this is interesting to you, I definitely recommend checking them out. A strategic commodity, exceptional drill results, fully funded, and with a government mandate.
How long have they been doing this?
If you want to check them out, links will be in the description, and we appreciate Saga Metals for making this AK.
Like, okay, the reason why I'm like kind of like freaking out a little bit about this is because this would be a huge economic boom for the province. And when I left Newfoundland, like there was a significant like financial issue in Newfoundland and Labrador, this would be a massive economic boom for them. It would bring them a ton of fucking money. Voisey's Bay may be a newer mining settlement. It's maybe, I mean, yeah, if it's a mining settlement, it might not be on the map. Because I was looking for towns and maybe it's not, and maybe they're just calling, because it's maybe located close to the actual Voisey's Bay, they're just calling it Voisey's Bay mining settlement. Maybe. I don't, sorry, I'm on this way too much. We gotta keep going.
50 video possible. We'd also like to give a quick shout out to, again, our channel sponsor, the Sonoran Desert Institute. I know videos like this are interesting to you guys that are gunsmithing nerds, and if you've ever wanted to get your start in gunsmithing and weapons technology and you're not sure where to look, consider checking them out at sdi.edu using the links in the description and the pinned comment.
Now, Vulcan didn't just make 50 cals. In fact, they made a lot of other shitty guns. They even had a foray into the AK space for a while, and those guns are exactly as bad as you think. Step into my office here for a moment. I actually do have a couple examples of this. These are American-built AMD 65s. They were built on Hungarian parts kits. My gunsmith Zach actually picked up a couple of these, not because he wanted the gun, but because he wanted the Hungarian parts that just happened to be built into a shitty gun. He's literally just gonna demill this, just completely destroy the receiver and use the parts kit, because that is the only part that is salvageable. So if you'll come over here, you can see, you know, a really good judge.
Oh, it's by Charlottetown? Okay.
For those who are really like not really AK savvy, would be the quality of the rivets. At least that was the case a lot during the early kit building days. And for fuck's sake, just the rings around the rivets from where their riveting tool was just shit. The flat spot on the rear rivets just in a weird place. Just squishing the shit out of the receiver because they didn't know how to do rivets properly. Trigger guard rivets looking like shit, and then that impact there for seemingly no fucking reason. Dope. Yeah, you can actually see, you probably can't see it on camera, but you can see where instead of actually forming the rivets properly, they just smashed them against the fucking barrel. That's really cool.
Man.
You might think, oh, Brandon, this is a one-off. I'm sure they did better. We have other examples, like this one here. Another fucking Vulcan Arms AK. Don't take my word for it. It's literally right there on the fucking receiver next to some of the jankiest rear trunnion rivets I've ever seen in my life.
Trunnions!
They sucked at pretty much everything they did, and it's no wonder people got hurt. I guess that's the part that fucks with me the most, as you know, as a weapons manufacturer, you have a certain amount of responsibility to your customers and the people that you provide a service for.
He basically won his primary, so he's going to be on the ballot for the next election. So he will be on the ballot running for congressman within the November election. So he's not there yet, but he's the Republican nominee.
I would never put out a product that I thought was going to hurt somebody, and it really sucks to see people who don't have that same mindset, because these people didn't give a fuck. When they started blowing up and when they started having issues, they just fucking rebranded, and they did that multiple times because they put profits over people. And in this case, it had near fatal results.
You know, Vulcan is not the high point of rifles because high points actually function and don't kill their users. High points make high points look ugly as sin, but as we've seen in previous videos, they're actually pretty damn decent functioning firearms.
So if you worked for that company at the time and you have information that you'd like to share discreetly, would love to hear from you. Because every time we do a video like this and we talk about a manufacturer, I mean, not to this level, but tell stories about manufacturers like this, usually a couple of employees come out of the room.
You get my... Yeah, I'm guessing it's a little cold in there. You're right. It's a bit chilly in there.
Work and tell you that it was way worse than you think. It's a dope ass stick. What we're gonna try to do with this is to make sure, because you know these things do have a tendency to go off. So what we don't want to do is have this gun explode with my hand there on the bolt closing it.
Oh, that's how they're gonna do it.
This long ass stick to just kind of smack it down. Is it perfect? No. Is it better? Yes. And you know what? As long as you're striving to be better.
What?
Gotta throw in our
Wait,
shitty...
hold up. There was a way they could have done this. they could have borrowed Donut's room for. Donut's got that police robot with the mechanical arm. Why didn't he just ask to borrow Donut's bomb dog or bomb robot? Huh? He gave it away? Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know he gave it away. Oh, okay.
Bipod.
It's essential.
There we go.
Okay.
It's in.
It just fell off the bipod immediately.
Yeah.
The award for the worst bipod goes to
Voldemort ass looking dude, no nose. So something I do want to clarify real quick, just to be abundantly clear and transparent for YouTube. We did slightly modify the weapon a little bit to be able to reliably replicate the exact malfunction that a few others have experienced. Because frankly, I don't want to sit out here and waste 100 rounds of 50 cal potentially, just hoping it blows up one of the times. That being said, the sear that is responsible for this malfunction, or one of these malfunctions, was already damaged in the gun when we got it. So it was already on its way to failing. Now, whether that would have been first round, 10 rounds, 20 rounds in, no idea, but it was already well on that journey to explode. So we did not even feel safe firing this once. So now we're going to be able to fire around replicating the malfunction that has injured so many people, and we only have to do it once. Isn't science fun, kids?
Can I get a Moscow Mule?
So the boys are going to have the safest seat in the house. They're in this very nice bunker here. A lot of reinforced concrete, and then this ballistic shield inside of a reinforced Connex container. I'm going to have that little pit over there. And the protection of God. Lock that in. God.
Oh, Lord.
I don't like that.
Sketch as
This
fuck.
one, got it. All the way forward there.
Oh,
Now for
Lord.
the sketchy part. So weirdly enough, my foot being there in front of the breach is probably about the safest place it could be if something goes wrong. But I do not want my hand on this bolt.
God.
There we go. Yeah, it's about
Is that-
perfect actually. All right, so stick, you did your job. Position this head right here. There's really no easy way to position that as if it was a right-handed shooter, so we're just going to do it up, mock it up as if he's a lefty. And frankly,
Hey.
this is what you get for being wrong-handed anyway, so you should know better. That's probably what the attorney from Vulcan Arms said. So we're here in our little trench bunker, whatever the fuck this thing is. If you're worried, you know, we do have a little bit of protection here. DeLance is at least covered, even if he looks like a
Good
member
man.
of the UN. Firing the world's least safe 50 cal in 3, 2, 1. Holy shit.
Oh, shit.
I'll knock my phone over, but holy fuck. Where the fuck did the bolt go?
Holy fuck. Did it go up?
So let's take a look at the gun first.
I think the bolt went up. Wait, no, it went back. I just saw it. I saw it go straight back. Yep. So the handle snapped off and it went skyward, and the bolt shot straight fucking back. Well, yeah,
So
bounced
let's
off
take a
the
look
left
at the
side
gun
of the
first
skull.
and holy shit. Oh my god. Dude. I think he's gonna be okay. Tore through, you know, who needs their orbital
Good.
socket anyway?
Jesus.
That's fucking gnarly. So it tore through that and through the sandbag. And on that trajectory, I heard something hit. And I'm assuming the bolt handle sheared because I saw something fly through the fucking air.
We found
Yeah.
out it's in here.
Oh God.
It went directly through that hole and hit the Connex.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna deal with it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, there it is. I think I could just reach in and grab it.
Hi.
Oh, fuck. Yep, I got it. Bastard. All right. Oh, wow,
Oh,
dude.
man.
That's gnarly. Just blown through
Yes.
those lugs, too. The firing pin snapped off inside the primer. Otherwise, I'm like, yeah, dude, we could probably fire this again. It'll be fine. Just Honestly, not as bad as I would have thought for the bolt itself. For the shooter, not a great day. So I was
Like, I'm gonna be real. I'm not surprised that the bolt was okay. Given the examples they showed before and how they said that the rifle was not damaged after this accident, if literally all it is the lug shearing off and then the detonation of the round, like just sending that flying, it kind of like the biggest concern would be the bolt impacting a physical body after flying out of the gun. Like the bolt staying in, generally speaking, good shape is not all that surprising, given the singular point of failure with it. You know, it's just those tiny lugs that just blink, and then the whole thing just sent. Yeah, kind of makes sense.
looking for the charging handle. We saw something had blown off the gun, and it landed right over here. And I was looking for like a piece of the gun, like a piece of charging handle. It was part of the dude's fucking face. It was shot straight up in the air and landed right there. You could see it in the footage.
Good lord.
Found it? Nice. So it flew off and forward. That's a pretty decent distance from the gun. The threads are bent. What's the prognosis? Can we rebuild her?
He's dead, Jim.
Fuck.
The projectile made it.
No shit.
Yeah,
Huh.
okay.
The Chicog survived.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out something else to do with that. I feel like after surviving like 5 or 6 times, we just need to like give it a break. Like he earned its citizenship.
Declare it just as good.
Yeah, it is actually just as good.
Oh no, that's a strike.
Oh, really? It actually
Yeah,
hit?
no, feel that. That's a strike.
Oh, wow. What the fuck?
Oh, it hit the
Well, are
muzzle
you sure
brake
it's not
on the way out.
Oh,
I think it's just,
because it's tighter here. That can't be a strike.
yeah.
That is some incredibly bad machining that it looks like a strike. I wonder if it was just deburred or not deburred, and that muzzle blast just blew them out.
So yeah, unless this is something that you would like to see happen to you, I would once again highly recommend not firing these. I know this was kind of like an extreme example, like we kind of did a lot to make sure that it failed, but they do fail. And a lot of people have gotten hurt. There's evidence of that all over the internet. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. If you get a good deal on one of them, it's not really a good deal when you have to factor in medical bills and potentially a funeral. So anyhow, I hope you found this video entertaining. I've been wanting to do it for a while, basically ever since I saw that motherfucker pop up for sale. For one, I figured it would make an entertaining video, and for two, I just wanted to get another one of these fucking things off the street. So let me know if you'd like to see more catastrophic malfunction testing like this. I thought it was a lot of fun. Appreciate our homies over at Drive Tanks for allowing us to do this sketchy shit at their property. And as always, thank you for staying to the end, and I will see you guys in the next one, where we probably take this guy out.
Yeah, use that in the servo video. Oh, that was interesting. That was like the interesting part is we're used to seeing catastrophic failures on Scott's channel, and yes, I am aware of his. But this was a catastrophic failure. Like, this was probably one of the cleanest catastrophic failures we've seen thus far. It was really interesting. And good to know. Don't buy a Vulcan 50 cal. Ever.
Ember burns